Hello? Anyone there? Hello? That's the confirmed. Someone is there. It's me. I'm the one there. Talking to you right now. Can you hear how stuffy I am today? Hello everybody. Look at you all in the chat. This is what you've come for. Just a guy who's on the last day of a cold. So I'm feeling okay. I feel fine, really. Just can't pronounce any letters that require me to put like an N sound in them or anything like that, or a like hello? What? All these subs coming through. What on earth are you subscribing for? RH Rose, subscribe for 11 months. Jesus Christ! Look at that Diamond Billy you got going on there. 11 month subscriber, 9-month badge. God, what'd you get? What'd you get for 12? I don't. Do we have a 12-month one? We need to make one. All these year-long subbers. Jack Bradshaw is there. Steven Scodes subscribed. Thank you, Jack and Stephen, for your subscriptions. Adi Pramana 7 subscribed. 4-month streak. Nice. Very good. Like to see a 4-month streak. One of my favourite numbers of streaks. No, it's not. I don't like number 4. It's a boring number. Oh.
Hello, Peter.
Hey.
How was your holiday break? I loved all the videos you guys did during the break. I can't stay long on the stream, but I am happy to see you streaming again.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed this stuff. Oh my God, I've got the $50 header on apparently, which I'll change now. So there we go. Look, I'm out of practice. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at the best of times. Oh, there's so many notifications coming through. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, keep up with donations, keep up with the everythings, keep up with the subscriptions. Rory Seagull, subscribe via Twitch Prime. Thank you, Rory. 10 months there. It's another Diamond Billy.
Hey Pete, happy new wait to see all the new art tat on the shelf soon. Decided to upgrade my Patreon to $100 this month.
Oh.
Hope that will get you and Ben plenty of bonbons and dominums to num.
Oh, I want a Domino's now. Thank you, Jack, very much. We noticed the $100 uppage, and we have signed your game today. A game will be in the post for you, along with the various other physical rewards you get for a $100 subscription. Let me just move that there so I can do both things at once. Okay, so let me keep up with all these first. I don't want anyone to not have their thing read out. So we've got Jack Stevens subscribed, Adi, Rory Seagull, Rapsputin subscribed by Twitch Prime, thank you, and said Happy New TripleJump Year. Thank you, Rapsputin. Logrovich told me I had the wrong header on, which I've now sorted. Jack Bradshaw donated $5. Thank you, Jack. And especially thank you for your $100 patronage. Charling Badger subscribed for 9 months. And said, a brand new year... Why wasn't this one read out? I know it doesn't read subscription ones, does it? A brand new year and a brand new bouncing baby walrus. Oh, because you're on 9 months. Congratulations, Trolling Badger. Happy New Year, peeps and clan. Hope it's a good one for everyone. And then there's a booth love emote. Let's see, am I nearly there? Am I nearly there? JPH subscribed for 3 months. Fantastic. Thank you very much. There's lots of good actual messages in the chat, but I'm to scroll past them to keep up with all these. Bewit, stop it. Stop it now. Jean Jacket 29 subscribed by Twitch Prime. Mills Derp and subscribed and said, Happy New Year, folks. Here's to season 2 of TripleJump.
Hey peeps, hope you had an amazing Christmas, New Year. I loved the tat unboxing video and I appreciate the shout out in the end of year announcement XX.
Thank you, Carry the Worst, continuing to be the best of the worst, or the worst of the best, or something. Mills Derp is subscribed for 8 months. Nearly got a 9-month subscription baby there. Archers Be Cray subscribed. You've all just been waiting for the stream, haven't you? That's it. You're all just waiting so you can get your name on screen. And so you should. Good for you guys. But I will get through all these. We will eventually play the game, but not yet. Archers Be Cray, thank you very much. So then it was Carrie's 200 blips. Thank you very much, Carrie, for all your support last year. It's the least you deserve. A little shout out in the video. Thank you, Carrie, very much for the blips and for the support and for the continued watchingness. Alex K. Hansen, subscribe. I noticed that I'm not reading the ones underneath me because there's a lag. So I will read those, don't worry. It's like a new name comes up and I read someone else's name. It's like, oh, look, Declan K. But I'm like, no, it's not Declan Kane. It's Alex K. Hansen subscribed for 3 months. Said happy 2020, everyone. Shy Nazgul, I'm going to have to just blitz through these. Hope you're fine, TP. I am, thank you. Just a little bit stuffy. Brooklyn Brawlers smacked me. Subscribe via Twitch Prime. Happy to be a part of the Walrus Clan. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the Walrus Clan. Sapphire, 1693. Steven Scones.
I hung up the signed photos you, Ben, and Cultaholic gave me. Honestly, it was my favorite gift I got this Christmas. You guys mean so much to me.
Thank you, Stephen. Glad you enjoyed it. Very, very glad that it's gone down well with you. Sapphire, 1693. Thank you for subscribing. Got to get on top of these. Declan Kane, subscribe for 4 months. 4 months subscribe. I'm very happy. New Year to UTP and TripleJump. Thank you, Declan. Cogito Primus, subscribe for 10 months. Blessed to be here and didn't know you could share this? Question mark. I don't know what that means. What could you share? What have you shared? Have you shared something? Anyway, you got a 9-month badge. That's great. You've been subscribed for 10 months. Then it was Stephen's $5 donation. Thank you, Stephen. Emily Lemons, one of the favourite names I have of all the people who watches us. Every time I see that name, it's a great name, Emily Lemons. I could do with some lemon and ginger tea right now or something, honey. Emily Lemons subscribed for 4 months. Happy New Year. Cecil Prumps, 9 months. You've got a baby. Thank you, Cecil Prumps. Sorry, one more, but I'm enjoying you having to read all these. Welcome to this brand spanking new year. Don't be sorry. Thank you everyone who's subscribing. I don't begrudge it at all. We're very grateful for all the financial support. Lord Brotovich says this is going to be the resub stream. It is. We're nearly there. Ooh, I don't even know if you guys heard that, but I got a little Windows notification. Oh, I'm nearly there. Rapsputin gifted a tier 1 sub to a Yeti. Oh my god. There's a Yeti in the audience. And then I'm there. I'm at the bottom. So if I missed your sub, sorry, let me know, and I will. Lord Brockridge says I'm going to wait with my resub until the gameplay starts. Fair enough. Crimson Dragonfly 7 subscribed and said greetings. If I missed yours, sorry, let me know in the chat, and I will either see it or the mods will see it and make sure that I see it. There were a lot of things to read just then, and I only just got through it. There were lots of other various messages in the chat that I just completely missed because I had to scroll past them all. So if you've said anything or want to ask anything or any of the usual chat things, feel free to put it all in there again. Right, let me get the game up. There we go. We're in. We are in. Thank you everybody for all your support. Do you remember this game? This is Little Inferno. It's the game where you burn things. You get money. Why have we only got 21? God, did we spend all our... Oh god, no, I seem to have started a new game by accident. Okay, that's not good. Exit to title. That was Dakin Valentine. Subscribed for 3 months. Oh no, there was another one. And Ameria91, I think, with just a little heart emoji. That's nice. Alex grabbed this game as a freebie from the Epic Store. Let me know how the sound is, as usual. There we go, I think that was the issue. Oh yeah, that's much better. Peter, can you explain these mysterious new channel points? Channel points? No, I don't think I can. I'm not aware of these. Oh god, I've just sat down on the sofa and pressed go live. I've not looked at Twitch. I can't right now. I will find out what they are I have no idea what you're talking about. Lord Brockfish says, oh Lord, here it is. Only one more month until the special Lord and Saviour Billy badge. Also, I hope Loaf Breadtovich is doing fine. He's just up there out of frame. And we are going to move everything into the visible pods, or the new things that we've had. But we were supposed to be having a hole knocked in the wall over there, so that we could have a door put in. We ripped all the soundproofing foam off the wall, and then they said, oh, actually, no, sorry, we can't put a hole in that wall. It's like a supporting wall, and there's like building regs. We're not allowed to do that. So there's just a whole, well, there's a horrible, ugly wall that's got all like ripped, peeled bits of foam on it, and doubtless there's going to be this sofa's going to have to be moved around, the shelves going to be moved around and stuff before that all gets fixed. So basically, we're not yet... Sound seems good here. Thank you, Alex. Basically, we don't want to put precious things on the shelves for it then to all be moved and potentially broken. So that's why... I don't know, we could maybe do it. I don't know how much shelf moving they're going to be doing. I don't know, I'll speak to Ben about it in the morning. Because we're going to shoot some stuff tomorrow morning. Cool. So Digby Chicken Caesar subscribed. Ooh, so this is how it pops up. Happy New Year, everyone. Also, wish me luck getting married on Saturday. I think that's meant to say married on Saturday. Well, congratulations, Sir Digby Chicken Caesar. I hope you have a good wedding. It sounded really sarcastic, but it was sincere. Best of luck with that. Jeez. Harry Chris Robbins subscribed, as did Ben Kirkwood 43. Harry said, title author Danny says, whatever happened to the Hot and Fresh Science Fox? I heard her mentioned, but she wasn't in the Christmas unboxing. Yeah, that was I need to stop playing this game. Someone told me about that they'd made this fox ages ago and they wanted to send it back when we weren't receiving stuff. And I hoped that they might have just seen that we were receiving stuff now. I couldn't find them in my DMs to let them know. But out there somewhere, there's a little Hot and Fresh Science Fox, and I really hope we receive it one day. Ben Kirkwood, yes, subscribed. I got that one. Spent Christmas and New Year's watching the Tat and Console video. Thanks for all the hard work. Right, we're back up to date. Let's play this flipping game. So, we've got a new catalogue. Let's buy it. Because we got all the combos, didn't we? Well, I won't know now, will I? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Some of these might cross over a bit. I don't suppose anyone remembers how far. Might have been up to Deadly Vices. Okay. Chain puffer. You're not really allowed to say that, but okay. That's going to be cigarettes and a puffer fish, I think. Eddie Barron subscribed. Thank you very much, Eddie. So this is the game where you burn things. It's a cozy Christmassy game. Of course, Christmas is gone now, but it's still winter. We can cozy up. Stevie3, damn straight. Thanks for subscribing, Stevie. Oh my god, what is that? What is that, Bertchala, that you've just done there? Redeemed highlight my message. 380 channel points, I'm guessing. Oh god, it's opened up a whole new thing. Okay, Bertchala has a big bold purple message in the chat there somehow. It says, hey Peter, glad to see you back this year. Christopher and Theo Oliver will love this stream. They find Little Inferno hilarious. Thank you very much, both for your message and your channel points, which may or may not benefit us financially. I have no idea what they are. And also for just making me aware that channel points are a thing and can be redeemed for big, bold messages in the chat. Enjoy that, everyone. Good. So, this is the game where you burn things. You have all these catalogues to order things to burn in your Little Inferno Fireplace. People sometimes send us letters. I have to do voices for them. They're going to sound really good today. Oh, there's like There's a Hagrid one that's just going to completely shred my throat. Rapsputin says, I'm glad the Babs timeline made it to you guys safe. Glad it was enjoyed. Thank you, everyone, for all the lovely things you sent in the unboxing video. The far wall. Leprechauns tell me to burn things. Yes, they do. So we've got an email to burn. Tomorrow's future of communication today. We've got a laser pointer. Always points towards destruction. Music tones. With enough of these, you could write a symphony. Flaming globe. It's not really on fire. It's all in your head. It's not really on fire. It's all in your head. You're really serious about it. Rocket ship of learning. Oh, they look really scared. I think you burn that with the scary school bus from the first one. Look, it's more scared people in there. Look, I think that's what's going to happen. In fact, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to buy one of these as well and burn them together. Ah, I got too excited. Okay. Lord Brovich says, that's what you can do with channel points. You get them for watching. And I don't think they have any financial use for you. They're just for people who stick around the channel a lot, I think. Well, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Glad that people get rewarded just for watching. Because indirectly, if people watch, we benefit from that financially anyway. So that's all fine. Oh, Cecil Prump says, I think it's because I'm watching via my phone, but Berchala's message looks exactly the same to me. Now I'm jealous I can't see the fancy. Yeah. Right, look at all this post. So let's do the puffer thing. What? Don't lie to me. What was the thing called? Chain puffer? What? But it's like chain smoking, isn't it? Catherine Expat, thanks for subscribing. Hurrah for another year. It's definitely got to have the cigarettes. Chain puffer. Oh. Oh, is it that? Right, let's burn an email. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh no, the spam! Stephen Scodes says with his highlight message, this game is a twisted version of Post Some Tat. It's just called Burn Some Tat. It is really. And there was a Bewhip there from Genesis Avalon. He subscribed via Twitch Prime. Oh, need a drink. Need some water. Jeez. Oh, we've got a letter down there as well. Hello? Is there anyone there? Oh, who could that be? The face was all not visible. And of course, Sugar Plumps / your friend Hagrid blew up in the last episode. Spoilers. Declan Kane says, love this channel. Redeemed with... Oh, these are sometimes these highlighted messages are definitely going to be missed. And that's like a shame because people are going to spend their points on them. And if like we just happen to not be looking at the chat, they're just going to not be read out, which is a shame. But at least other people will be able to see them. Oh my god, look at this thing.
I have to keep running in and out because I'm attempting to toilet train my puppy. Can you?
Ah.
Please tell Holly to stop lying about needing a sugar honey iced tea so I can watch the stream. Cheers, Ladex.
A sugar honey iced tea? Yeah. Oh, Josh Sedgy says, so Peter, what do you think of Star Wars? Oh my god, that's a can of worms, isn't it? Rapsputin. Oh no. Wait, what? Who was it who... Oh, where's that subscription? That donation gone? Oh, Emily Lemons is potty training her puppy. Yeah. What's the dog's name? I've already forgotten. My donations. Holly! Stop lying about needing a sugar honey iced tea. Because Emily Lemons is trying to watch the stream. Alright? Just go if you're going. Alright? Okay. Just said she wants to know what I think of Star Wars. I will get onto that, I guess. Doody-doo. Glorious Otters. Converted from a Twitch Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. Oh my god, all these new terms. Conversions. Bored Steve subscribed. Thank you, Bored Steve. Got TP in one window. AGDQ on the other TV. Is it AGDQ? Has it started? That always creeps up on me. I never stay up to date on when that's happening, and then just one day, like, people are like, oh, you know, that's on. Oh, that's great. Foxhound Cat just subscribed. I love AGDQ. Thank you, Bored Steve, for letting me know that that's happening. Jack Bradshaw is gifting Tier 1 sub to the community. It's gone to Foxhound Cat. AGDQ is awesome games done quick. It's a speedrunning marathon for charity, where they raise money for cancer usually. Not for cancer, for fighting cancer. They're not financially supporting cancer as a concept. We've got a rocket here. Oh, I need to burn that with the bus. Where's the bus? I'm hoping there's not another scary vehicle that I've forgotten about. With waving arms in the window. Don't think there is. What's that? No, that's an unstable ordnance bomb. Oh. Oh, well, he's driving over the bus. I don't know if that's a thing or not. I won't risk it. Jack the Jellyfish gifted tier 1 sub to Skullgat34. Very kind. And Bioshock Player just subscribed. 5 months on my birthday. Today is a good day. Oh, happy birthday, Bioshock Player. Happy birthday. I don't think this is needed, but here we go. Star Wars. I don't know whether... Is it fair game just to talk spoilers about Star Wars now? Oh, excuse me. It's been out for... How long's it been out for? Jesus, it's all blowing up. Did I get a thing for that? Yeah, learning is fun. Oh, people are saying no spoilers. Okay. Salsamander hasn't seen it. Rogan, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Our little walrus has been born. It's an awesome 9 months. Oh, all these 9 months coming through. All these walruses being born today. I'm so happy. It's too soon for spoilers, people are saying. Okay, that's fair enough. I've been very good. I've not even tweeted about it, really. I don't think. I can't remember. Certainly I've Oh, no! I need that! Oh, God. Right, chainsaw. Cigarettes. And I'll also buy the pufferfish, because I don't know why it's chain puffer. I don't know which aspect of it is cigarettes or chainsaw or pufferfish. Here it is. 12 seconds. 1 minute. Oh, no, expedite that. Do these make sound? No, they don't. That's a bit boring. Oh, excuse me, sniffling. Spoiler-free thoughts. Okay. Alright, how about this? First time I watched it, I actively didn't like it. And I was really sad for myself that I didn't like it. That I was walking out thinking, man, that was a bit bad. I definitely liked some bits of it. I didn't just hate it all the way through. But I came out and thought, overall, was that a good film or not? Not really. It was a bit for various reasons. I thought the pacing was wild. There we go. In the first act and a half, because basically J.J. Abrams is clearly just doing what he wanted to do for his version of Episode 8. He's just like got that film and squeezed it into the first act of Episode 9. Because that's what happens, Disney, when you give... Whether or not you like Rian Johnson or The Last Jedi, the fact is, that's what happens when you give like the first part of a trilogy to one guy, one writer and director, and then you go to the next episode and say, hey, we want you to come in and direct this next one and write it. Also, not only that, we don't want you to stick to any preconceived plan. You know, I don't mind people bringing in a new writer or even a new director. They did it in Star Wars. The first 6 films have all manner of different directors and writers. I know George Lucas is behind all of them, but that's the point. You need a man or woman to have an control of the overarching narrative, which is clearly not what they had for this. And that's one of the biggest problems about sort of the whole sequel trilogy, or at least The Last Jedi plus Rise of Skywalker. All those films are just like, it's just crazy. The mere notion of like having 3 somewhat complex, well, they're not that complex, are they? It's just a hero's journey. But, you know, 3 space opera episodes of episodes 7 to 9 of a long-running trilogy, a long-running saga, and not having some sort of central story to it is just ridiculous the more you think about it. So that was a whole mess. I thought that the rotoscoping of Carrie Fisher's face onto a stand-in actress was like not as seamless as it was made out to be by all the promotional material, like all the interviews they did beforehand and stuff. I'd seen like interviews on telly and like read articles where JJ and Daisy Ridley and stuff were saying, "Oh, you would think she's right there. You would. It's like it's amazing. It's amazing. It's like she's right there." It wasn't really like she was like right there. Like visually, you could tell that she wasn't there. Some of the time it looked fine, but some of the time it didn't. And also, just dialogue-wise, like some of the dialogue was so clearly retroactively written in that it was a bit painful to listen to. This is all I hasten to add, like my first impressions, my first viewing. I thought, I don't know, I'm trying to think about other things I can say that are spoiler free. The thing that happens after the defeat of the big bad, like the major significant thing that happens, how do I so there's a thing that a certain subsection of the fan base has wanted and a certain subsection of the fan base hasn't wanted for a very long time, and the moment after the big bad is defeated, it either does or doesn't happen. Okay? And that thing, the decision that was made as to whether that did or did not happen, I strongly disagree with. I always disagreed with it throughout, like, the trilogy, but I especially disagree with it based on like how that entire film went, and then how that just came out of nowhere. Anyway, I best leave it there. Like, there's so much more I could say, but like, there's evidently a lot of people in the chat who have not seen the film yet. I'm just watching people say like, "Oh, careful, please don't say things," and I would hate to spoil it for people, so I won't do that. But like, I'll stop there. However, all that being said, I watched it. I ended up watching it 3 times actually, because I knew I was going to watch it a second time, because I've got an uncle who's really into Star Wars. This is the uncle who is really into video gaming as well, who I talk about sometimes on the podcast. And he's really into Star Wars, but like he doesn't know that many other people who are particularly fussed about going to see it, or at least going to see it in the cinema. Like they might just wait until it comes out on Blu-ray or whatever. So he really wanted to see it, and I was like, oh, I'll go with you and see it. So I already planned to see it with him then. I knew I wanted to see it on release night at midnight, so that's twice. And then between that, on the last day of work, before we all went home for Christmas, a bunch of guys in the office who hadn't seen it yet decided that they wanted to go and see it. And they were like, if anyone else wants to come, by all means come. And I was like, okay, yeah, alright. It's so bright. It hurts to open my eyes. Is the sun rising? Or is it setting? Tomorrow Corporation. Why are you staring at it forever? Well, you could never tell. Rising or setting? Tomorrow Corporation. It hurts my eyes. Will you send me sunglasses? Drag item here. Alright. I'll buy you some sunglasses. I can't. Got too excited. Oh no, I can. Where are they? Oh, they're there. Back in a minute. So, I watched it again. Twice more. And my god, the difference. The difference between watching it the first time and the second and third times, is unbelievable. Like, the pacing is no longer an issue because you actually understand ahead of time what's happening, what's going to happen, what things mean, who people are, and so you don't have to worry about... Which, I'm not, by all means, like, that's not... The fact is, if on a first viewing the pacing is all over the place, and it takes a second viewing for you to already know what's happening, for it to be enjoyable, that's still the sign of, like, not a very good film. But at least I can now enjoy it in that aspect going forward, so that makes me happy. I came to terms with a lot more of the decisions, things that... How it tied into, like, previous films. Like, the first time I watched it, I was like, well, that completely undoes, like, this thing and that thing from this episode and that episode. And then, like, admittedly, I had to come up with, like, a bit of sort of headcanon for it, so it might not be official, but I've got, like, explanations in my head now as to, like, how things are working and why it doesn't undo a bunch of other stuff. So, ultimately, I ended up liking it more than, I think, The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. For reference, for people who want to know what that means, I like The Force Awakens more than The Last Jedi. I know some people think The Last Jedi is like the best Star Wars film ever made. I will read all these subs shortly. Sorry, everybody. That's Danji's Designs. Katie Kins, 94. Stephen's Ghost has to go and did a big purple comment about it. Bye, Peter and everyone. See you all tomorrow. Bye, Stephen. Anybody else? Anybody else subscribe? Did I miss out on? I don't see any more. I'm going a long way up. Rogan! I don't think I read that one. Oh, I did. 9 months. Okay, that's good. We've got them all. Only been 2. Fantastic. So, yeah, I feel way, way better about that film now, and it's actually my favourite episode of the 3, which is crazy, because I came out of it feeling like it was the worst of the 3 by a long shot. And it also makes me like The Last Jedi way more, surprisingly, even though the 2 films, like, really go at each other in terms of, like, the whole thing between, like, how Rian Johnson retconned a load of stuff in Force Awakens, and then this film retcons a load of stuff in Last Jedi. It's such a mess. But for some reason, now that it's all out, and I understand what people's motivations were across the whole trilogy, which wasn't clear for a lot of it, I like the whole sequel trilogy more. I like The Last Jedi more. And the new film is surprisingly my new favourite. Archers Be Crisis, I agree with you on feeling with repeat viewings, but I would love to have seen Colin Trevorrow's vision, as episode 9 for me was a slight disappointment. I've heard it's a massive, like, stupid, unfounded rumour that there's a JJ cut out there, which has loads of stuff in there that was removed from the version that we saw, like Force ghosts appearing that didn't appear and stuff like that. It sounds very exciting. I don't know if it's even true, and if it is, I don't think we'll ever see it. But God, Knee Deep 113, 2 months. Thank you very much for sticking with the Walrus Clan for 2 months. Very kind. Anyway, there we go. I won't do any more Star Wars, both for the benefit of people who like Star Wars and don't want to hear any spoilers because they've not seen the film yet, and also for the benefit of the people who don't give a criminy crumps about Star Wars and don't want to hear me talk about it anymore. What's going on here? Jeez. And Barlam. Made it to... Jesus. Made it to the Ultimate Billy. Thanks for over a year of great work. Can't wait for more. Thank you, N. Barlam. You're on a 9-month turquoise Billy streak. What is this? Oh my god, it's a matrix cloud. I've not been reading what any of these things are, actually. Oh, it's dial-up in... Is that the internet? Oh, it's the cloud, I bet. It's the internet cloud. Repository of all human hope and knowledge. Now almost entirely cat photos and loneliness. What else have we been burning? Fashionable sunglasses. Did I buy any of those? Because I need to send some to the person that is clearly Sugar Plumps. Survived. Computer worm. Evolved from a single line of computer code. I tell you what is good, which I'll also be non-spoilery about. In fact, I won't talk about it at all, other than saying it is good. Mandalorian, man. That was great. Of course, I don't know, because I've not watched it, because it's not legal to watch it in the UK, but I've heard from other people that it's fantastic. Moving on. Old-timey radio. Plays the easy listening music you crave. Rotund Idol. It's time to wake up. We clearly got to burn all these idols together. Mini Pluto. Buy now before it becomes a planet again. Cheap. Transhumanist action figure. After becoming more machine than man, he's finally ready to connect. Oh god, I don't know what that is. Railroad crossing. Ding ding. Something is coming this way, but the line has been closed for years. Oh no. Mom and Dad bots. Contains one mom bot and one dad bot, just like nature intended. TP, have you seen The Witcher? No, I've not. I don't think I'm gonna bother, to be honest. It looks very... I'm sure it's good. But like the thing I like about The Witcher and the thing versus the thing I don't like about The Witcher is like I like all the creatures he fights. I like all the like strong fantastical elements to it and all the like folkloric references because I'm a big fan of like British and like West European folklore and stuff. Really love all that in The Witcher, and although I've not actually played it through, that's the big draw for me to like eventually play. I've got it, I own it, and I've just not played it because it's a bit of a daunting, massive, meaty sandwich on my plate that I don't want to bite into yet. But that's what appeals to me about The Witcher. And from the trailers, to me, it looks like the TV series is like focused quite a lot on the human aspect. Oh, I think I bought all this already, did I? I don't know. And I might be wrong. And if someone can like put me right on that and say, oh no, he hunts a new monster in every episode or whatever, then hey, I'm more interested. But that's what I want really from my Witcher. Hashtag not my Witcher. Oh, I sound dreadful. God, don't I? Why are you listening to me? To be fair, in the books, the monsters are much less common. Yeah, well, I'm sure they are. Like, when you turn something into a video game, you have to add a little more combat and stuff and creatures. So, if it's based more on the books, then I think I'll probably enjoy it a bit less. But I'm sure it's good, like, from a more human perspective, in a kind of Game of Thrones-y kind of way. You know, early Game of Thrones series. I bet it's really good, and I probably would enjoy it, but I've just got that much to watch and do in my evenings right now in terms of stuff to read. I've got a lot of books that I want to read and stuff, and yeah, I'll put that to one side right now, but I'm not averse to it, just not drawn to it. Sim Zeppelin says, first stream of 2020. How late am I? Happy New Year, peeps. You are 40... Well, I'd say 46 minutes late, but less than that, because I didn't go live on the hour, as usual. It was a robotic voice. We're thinking of buying a new microphone and changing the whole setup so that we don't have the Dalek voice again. But thank you, Sim Zeppelin, for subscribing. Peter, in terms of The Witcher, Season 1 is basically lore building and telling the early life of the characters, and it's actually amazing. Lots of fighting and great character building. Yeah, I'm sure it's good. I'll, in time. I'll give it a go. Can we rewind, says Sim Zeppelin? I don't think so. What is this? Gross. We've got a barbershop pole here. Or it's the North Pole, isn't it? Because it had snow on the picture. Oh! Oh no, it's frozen everything. Oh, I don't like that. Laura Brockford says, oh, Peter, don't worry about sounding a bit sickums. I'm also kind of sick, and I think we're all just glad you're back. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. If it wasn't up here, if it was down here, you sound all sexy when it's just your throat, right? But I don't sound sexy at all. Just sound like a big clogged up ball. But that's fine. I'll live with it. Oh, I bought a North Pole unnecessarily. Little cardboard oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hey Pete and Walrus Clan, I had a gift to share for the last joint stream of 2019, but YouTube was being mean, so I'll share it today and tomorrow.
Oh, what? 500 blips. Wow. Thank you very much, Knee Deep. Hey, Pete and Walrus Clan, I had a gift to share for the last joint stream, but it was being mean, so I'll share it today and tomorrow. Lovely. 500 blips there. Very kind. Cecil prompts with a purple message there. Am I being fancy? Also, watch The Witcher or else you're banned. Oh my god.
Walrus Clan, take me by the hand, make me a fan. Walrus Clan, the voyage through the Goblin Portal is a real trip. Walrus Clan, the shot of Sharkman that body's twitchin'. Walrus Clan, don't get salmon from a can, cook a Skyrim sweet roll flan. Walrus Clan, if you're naughty mods will ban. Walrus Clan, you might be a man or woman. Walrus Clan, watch all the content you can, beholding all the worst games in the land. Walrus Clan.
Amazing. Wow. That was the gift. I thought it was the 500 blips, but no. Knee deep with the Walrus Clan version of Ocean Man. Fantastic. Love it. Thank you very much, Knee Deep. Crimson Dragonfly as well, spending some channel points there for a message. Make it all fancy. Thank you all. Thank you all for all of your generosity. Scootio, subscribe via Twitch Prime. B-Money with a highlight message there. Fantastic. Brilliant. I just bought one of these imitation Meat Boys because these are both made of cardboard, see?
Yeah.
Insert cool song here.
Crimson Dragonfly with a low effort Walrus Clan Ocean Man there, but I appreciate it. Oh, that wasn't enough. Oh, because it's a cardboard sword as well, isn't there? There it is. I'm assuming there's a cardboard combo here. There is cardboard. It's literally called cardboard combo. Okay.
Yeah.
Peter, have you seen Cats?
No, I've not. I've not seen Cats. Thank you for the blips there, Addy. Do you know what? I really wanted to see Cats because I really like the musical of Cats. I like the aesthetic of it anyway, and I really like what's it called? Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats, the poetry by T.S. Eliot. I love the sort of bohemian, weird, feral, strange, I don't even know how you describe it. It's like the aesthetic is the word for it, really. The whole aesthetic of the musical on the stage, I think is really cool. I really enjoy it. And I really wanted Cats to be good. When I heard they were making it, I was genuinely really excited. I was like, oh yeah, great. Then when I saw firstly, when I saw the cast, Christ alive. I mean, some of them are, great actors and actresses. Ian McKellen, Judi Dench. But, instantly you put James Corden into a film, and I probably will never watch it. He's now been in 2 films that have, like, completely ruined something that I love. Like a piece of writing that I love, which is the Cats musical and the Beatrix Potter stories when he did Peter Rabbit. There are other people in the cast as well who I don't like. What's her name? That, like, blonde comedian, the American girl. I don't even know what her name is. I dislike her that much. I just try and wipe her from my memory. But, I think she's kind of annoying and is just put in films just to be like, ha, look, it's that funny person that some people like. Ha ha! Like, she's not an actress. Why she probably is. I don't know. Tit cartoons saying Rebel Wilson. I don't know. Oh yeah, she's Australian. You're right. She is Australian. Yeah. I can hear her voice now in my head, and she's definitely Australian. But yeah. So no, I've not seen Cats, and I wish. I mean, maybe I would still enjoy it a little bit. Maybe because I like the aesthetic that much.
Yeah.
It's still,
Rebel Wilson undipped her cat fur and eats cockroaches.
Does she? Is she Gumby? Gumby cat? Oh my god, that's even worse. I assume Judi Dench was. Christ alive. God, no, I don't think I'd like it. For a moment there, I was entertaining the idea that, like, maybe I'd be able to look past the... I don't think I'm, like, that bothered by the weird, human anatomy cats that they've got going on. Like, I don't think I'd mind that. Or even the fact that they're shrunk down, which, it looks pretty strange. But that's what, like, Cats is supposed to be strange. And I think I could look beyond all that and possibly even look beyond the acting and, the cast. But thinking about it, I don't think I can. I think I'd be really sad. What's this, like... Oh, no, it's a storm book. Got all these items that just put fires out now. Oh! Oh, it's another thing that makes daisies.
Have some more blips to add to the fireplace.
Thank you, Crimson Dragonfly, for more blips there. Pop them in the fireplace. I was at my parents' for 2 weeks over Christmas. Oh, she plays Jenny Anydots and she cannot sing at all. Oh, okay. Oh, who does? Judi Dench or the Aussie lady? Rebel Wilson. I thought Gumby Cat hangs out with cockroaches. I don't know, and I sort of don't care because, yeah, I wouldn't like it. So I'll probably never see it. I just watched the DVD version of the stage musical that they did, where they just filmed the entire performance without an audience. That's good stuff. Jason Derulo almost sucked toes. I've heard that it's really, weirdly erotic. Not in a nice way, not like it's actually sexy, but they do sexy things that are just not sexy at all, but... Miniature sun. Ooh, it's so bright, but is it rising or is it setting? This way down. That's cool. Jenny Anydots is a Gumby cat, and Rebel Wilson plays her. Oh, okay. It's been a while. I thought Gumby Cat was a separate one. God, I wonder how long it has been since I've seen cats. I don't know. Oh boy. It's very horny, yes. Okay. Yeah. When it's on DVD cheap, I may watch it while drunk because that would be funny, says Josh Sedgey. I think that's where I'm at, to be honest. I wanted to see it that much that there's still a little bit of me that still wants to see it, even though it now turns out that it's terrible. So maybe that's what I'll do too. The musical has some weirdly sexual moments, and so does the film. Oh, sure, I know, yeah, it does. It does. But I've heard that the film just has a lot of shots of open legs and stuff. which is weird that because they look more human than they do in the musical, I would say, the stage version. They just look like humans with a mask on and then just like a leotard, which the ones on stage don't always, like some of them do look like that and some of them don't. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's Cats done. Good question though. Sounds disgusting. Where can I find this film so I can avoid it? In any cinema near you, for a very cheap ticket price, I suspect. 600 credits and a 5-minute delivery time. You can swing for that, mate. Just buy that right now. Do I even have to set it on fire? God. Hang on, let's... I feel sorry for the guy. Oh! What? Why are they just... Oh, there's a lot of things happen there. I just felt sorry for the face, so I wanted to give him some sunglasses. I got a combo for it, and
cost $95 million
the glasses actually went onto the face.
Let that sink in.
It cost $95 million to make. Jesus. I also got £644 for that, or dollars, or what it's cents. That's insane. God, that was a bit overwhelmed by all kinds of things there. Thank you for the blips there, Katykins. $95 million to make. Archers be great, says Stranger Thing opinions, Peter. Oh dear. Another beloved Netflix show that I've just never bothered to watch. And I know it's good. People have told me it's good. I know I should watch it, and I know I would genuinely enjoy it if I watched it. But I can't be bothered. Right, what's going on here? Why have we got a letter? Such fashionable sunglasses. Oh, look, they're on the picture now. It seems I ordered these, like, a long time ago. I thought maybe you forgot. Ha-ha! Shh. I knew you could never forget. Your favourite neighbour. I'm back. But there's something I need to tell you. Why does she always do that? Tell me. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. This way up. This way down. Her name is Jenny Annie Dots. Yeah, of course it is. How can I forget? Also, 20 minutes until the first sexy sex number on the stream from the South Sandwich Islands this decade, says Lobrotovich. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh, there's Doctor Who opinions to do as well. Doctor Who was okay. They're actually doing like, oh my god. It's a big one. They're doing like Time Lord mythology, like mythic Doctor Who, Gallifrey, old style, cool stuff now. I'll be careful actually, I won't say anymore, but that was close to the bone there, spoiler wise. I got it spoiled. I got the big reveal of the first episode spoiled for me on Twitter. I got the big reveal of the second episode spoiled for me on Twitter. In all of its parts, various keywords, trending. People always say like, oh, you should just mute the hashtags, you idiot. Just mute Doctor Who hashtag. Number one, people don't always use hashtag Doctor Who when they're talking about Doctor Who spoilers, which is flipping annoying. Number two, people don't always use the words Doctor... You can't even mute the phrase Doctor Who. They'll just put a tweet out saying, oh my god, I'm so glad that Captain Jack Harkness is back. Don't worry, he's not. I've not spoiled that for you. I mean, I say don't worry. We'd all be glad if he was, but that wasn't a real spoiler. But do you know what I mean? Like, it's no good muting Doctor Who, because then someone just tweets, or you see, like, in the trends, Captain Jack Harkness. Get out of town! don't do that to me, because that's what happened to me. I didn't see Doctor Who trending. I saw like 3 different Doctor Who related phrases trending, and I was peed off about it. Because I was at home spending time with the family, so I didn't watch them live. I watched them like less than 24 hours after they came out, and I'd already had things spoiled for me. So, God, do I sound annoyed about it? Because I bloody am. Right. Let's do these combos. Legal charges. Okay. Oh. Hang on. I bought the next catalogue ahead of time, and I shouldn't have done. I don't know where the line is. It might be 75. Deafening. It's good to know, like, which one of these, where the line is that we know that they don't involve the second catalogue. I don't know if it's like available on a wiki somewhere if someone wants to look that up. But anyway, chain email. Okay, well, so that's definitely the last catalogue. Diseased, road rage, deafening. Diseased. Road rage. Yeah, it might be. That might be where it is. Actually, it might be chain email as the first one. Okay, what I'll do is I'll do chain email, which will be email, and I guess chainsaw. We'll see if we can find the line. But yeah, I enjoyed Doctor Who. Basically, everything that was wrong with the first Jodie Whittaker series seems to be sort of being put right. I could quite happily lose Ryan. I don't really have a specific problem with him, but I could do with one fewer companions, and he's my least favourite. So there we go. Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! Oops. But yeah, you know, it's nice that there's clearly going to be a series arc, and that like they are involving old style stuff now. I say old style. I mean, when I say old style, I mean they're referencing previous series, like not even necessarily super old stuff. Although they are as well. There's like a reference to very classic Who there in that episode. Scutio with 1010 blips. Thank you very much for those. Crikey. Thank you so much. They didn't even put a message in there. All I can do is give you a shout out. Scutio. Thank you very much. Jack Bradshaw just ordered a Domino's. A long trip to the bathroom will await me in the near future. God, I want a Domino's. I think I deserve one because I'm poorly. Don't I? I think I do. I stayed at my parents' for a couple of weeks over Christmas and New Year. And I did a lot of this stuff. This stuff. Because they've got a little wood-burning stove. Because obviously they live in the countryside in Yorkshire, as you all know. And if you live in a cottage in Yorkshire, it's well worth having a wood-burning stove. It's not just wood-burning, actually. It's mixed fuel. You can put coal in it. You can put peat in it. Not me. P-E-A-T. You can put anything in it that if you burn it, releases carbon dioxide and contributes to climate change. So, that's good, isn't it? Yeah, built a lot of fires, burnt a lot of logs. Very peaceful, very, making yourself a nice cup of tea, Yorkshire tea, putting some logs in the wood burner, sitting in a big squashy easy chair, in a room that doesn't even have a TV in it. It's just a room with chairs and a fire and other stuff, but no electronics. Sit there and either just look at the flames, or talk to whoever's sitting in the next chair to you, or read a book. God. I had a really relaxing Christmas. Oh, it was nice. It's good to be back, but I barely touched social media. I made like 3 tweets over a 2-week period, I think, just to sort of keep it ticking over, keep people, you know, aware that I still exist. But yeah. But Chola's big purple message there has a bit of Doctor Who mild spoilers in it, so if you've not watched the episode and don't want to know, then don't read that. But yes, Birchala, I did actually think at first that that's what they were going to be revealed to be. Not necessarily as a reference to that specific episode, but just purely because of the shape of them. I thought, well, yeah, that's what they look like. That's what they're going to... I wasn't even thinking necessarily about that thing that you're talking about. But, yeah, I thought that's who they would turn out to be. I was glad that they didn't, in a way, because it might have been a bit unoriginal, but... Anyway, yeah, that was good. Declan Kane, gonna have to take off, but this has been nice seeing you all, clan. Thank you, Declan. Thank you very much. Hey, Pete, says Jack Bradshaw. Curious question. Is there an Amazon Echo in the room you're in? No, there's not. Where? What? We have an Alexa in the office that we sometimes bring down here, but... No, there's not an Amazon Echo. ATP, I know you and Ben have decided not to post your Twitch streams on YouTube anymore. I found a way to save Twitch streams to my computer, and I was wondering if it would be okay with you if I could upload the streams on a separate YouTube channel. Now, I was talking to Ben about this today. This exact thing. About whether we could maybe just have someone who has an unofficial channel where they stick the VODs. I don't know what the ramifications of that are. We need to think about whether there's any potential. Just if there's anything that any aspect of that we've not thought about that could actually be problematic in some way, shape or form. It's a good idea. I like it as an idea. We need to look into it. Yes. So I would say we would prefer you didn't do it. Certainly for the time being. Possibly forever. We might come back and say, yeah, we can't do that. But we may well come back and say, yeah, if people want to do that, go for it. But for now, I cannot give you official blessing or legal permission to do so, is what I'm saying. But it is something we're thinking about. So yes, thank you, Tit Cartoon, for the suggestion. There was a big fire. It was so bright I couldn't open my eyes. It was all around like millions of tiny fireflies. I turned into billions of little pieces and floated away. I floated away up the chimney. Up, 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 like everything else. And I've come back to bring you with me. Oh my god, she actually did burn. She just turned to soot or ash, but she's somehow come back. Weird. I didn't realise actually that the smoke swooshes around like that. God, that was... Let me burn this envelope and watch when it leaves a little poof of smoke. If I swish it like that with the fire, it actually makes the smoke coil. You remember? Flaming logs and robots, and sausages and tiny galaxies, and batteries and squealing bugs, an exploding solar system. We threw them in our fires for hours and days. They don't matter. They were designed to not matter. Little Inferno in terms of Fireplace was designed to not matter. It's time! It's time to burn down your house! What? So if I wait for this to go to ash, watch. Swoosh, look at that. Never noticed that. Dear Harry, I burned to a crisp. Your friend, Hagrid. Delta Spell, thank you for subscribing. We've got another letter here. Let's just do a couple of combos. I'm getting a bit distracted looking at the screen and not playing the game, so you guys are just looking at like menus a lot of the time. Burn all of the things, peeps, says Crimson Dragonfly. I will. Mitty subscribed. Finally home after 10 to 5 first day back at uni and got my student loan, so can sub to you boys. Thanks for all the laughs. Wishing a great 2020. Oh, well, thank you, Mitty, for spending your student loan on us. Don't get yourself in any dire straits. Be careful what you do with your student loan, everyone. But I know they do often give you, enough to be frivolous. That's what I used to do. I used to buy, I don't know, Dominoes, I guess. Legal charges. Okay, well, that's going to be this boy. Charges could be batteries. It could be charges. Woof.
Just another cheeky donation.
Oh.
Sending love, positivity, and a successful new year to everyone.
Thank you very much, Stephen Scodes. The sexy number's coming up, everyone. It's going to be real sexy. Legal charges. I'm just thinking if it could be anything else. Is there a bull? Legal... Oh, look at that. Scarecrow. I'll tell you what I did watch yesterday. I don't know what made me watch it, because I had really low expectations. And as I say, I've got a lot of other stuff to be watching right now. But for some reason, while I was on the train home, oh, it's so stuffy. I watched the remake that they've just done of Wurzel Gummidge, which is an old, that's from like the 70s or 80s. John Pertwee, who played the Doctor, I should say, in Doctor Who, had another show he was quite famous for, like a sort of family children's show where he played a scarecrow who was friendly. He was a protagonist, but slightly creepy. And there's been a remake with Mackenzie Crook. Is that his name? The guy who plays Gareth Keenan in The Office, and he was in like the Detectorists, which I've not seen, and he's in Britannia and stuff. You know the guy. He was the pirate with the glass eye in Pirates of the Caribbean. Cyberslum, thank you very much for subscribing. So I watched that thinking it was going to be fairly sacrilegious. Not that I have any strong opinions about the original version, but...
XOXO.
Oh, it comes Dragonfly. XOXO yourself. And I don't know if I thanked Stephen by name, but thank you, Stephen, for your subscription, your donation earlier. Anyway, sat down and watched that. Actually really liked it. Like, surprisingly, like, because I thought one of the things they were going to do, because it's a modern version, and it's about, like, in the opening scene, it's like two kids from a foster home being driven to a farm for the summer, and you just know that there's going to be references to, like, how they're obsessed with their phones and social media and things that my granddad says about my generation, despite the fact that he spends more time on his phone than I do. Actually, granddad. Actually, no, I love him to bits, but it's just a funny observation that we all like to make, including my grandma. And you just know there's going to be like references to the fact that these kids are, phone obsessed and internet obsessed, and like. One of the first things the kid says when he arrives at the farm is like, "Do you have a Wi-Fi code?" And the farmer's wife goes, "A why? What? What?" And you're like, "Oh God, it's just going to be this all the way through, isn't it? These city slicker kids in the country." And then, other than that, all that happens is it turns out they've both left their phone charger at home, and like that, they now don't have their phones, and that's all they needed. I really like that they just like. Quickly dismiss technology, not by like making too many coarse observations about how kids today, all they do is say, they forgot their charger, so now they don't have their phones, and then the rest of it just plays out like two kids in the country, like any children's TV show from like 1975 would have done. And again, it's like it's got a nice aesthetic to it, and it's got a good soundtrack. It's by the it's a band that I've like listened to a little bit. They're on my Spotify and I've forgotten their name. They're called like the Unthinkers or something. Let me look it up because I really like their music. It's sort of a bit weird and esoteric, but kind of evocative. Wurzel Gummidge 2019 soundtrack. What are they called? Is it the Unthinkers? The come on, Google. I've given you enough. The Unthanks. The Unthanks. I think it's called. Yeah. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I've got the second episode to watch, and I'm actually really looking forward to just going home and watching this family, like part 2 of a family drama designed for children, really. Let's face it. So that's a surprising win there. Legal charges. We're still on this, are we? God, I'm getting so distracted. Anyway, I'd give it a go if you guys are remotely interested in that. Oh, that's got a lightning bolt on it. Might try that. Okay. Mackenzie Crook was also the one-eyed pirate in Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I said that, I think. I love the original Wurzel, but this version was really good. Yeah, it was good. Oh, credit card. Good shout. Credit card. Yes. Charges. Of course. Someone else's credit card. "1975 TV was surreal because life sucked then." Yeah. I'll tell you something else I watch every Christmas, and I did watch this year, is The Box of Delights, it was made in the 1980s. It's set in I think it was written in the 40s-ish. I think it's set in the 20s or 30s, and it was made into a TV show in the 1980s. And God, the effects are so bad, but I watch it every Christmas. It's set at Christmas, and it always puts me in the Christmassy mood. And it's weird, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it is that kind of decades-old children's family TV stuff that is actually just quite charming. Legal charges. Well done, whoever suggested credit card there. You saved my arse. Salsamanda. Thank you for that. Box of Delights with another Doctor Who in it. Patrick Troughton, of course, yeah.
Happy New Year, Peter. I hope to be a more active Walrus Clan member this year. My internet connection basically runs off of the hamster wheel though, so we'll see what happens.
Thank you very much, Delta Spell, for your donation there.
Yeah.
It's really nice
Happy
to hear
New
that you're
Decade 420 BBBB. Blaze it, my dude.
Blaze it, everyone.
Dab. Since we're blazing it from
manually
South Sandwich Islands again, should I explain that Brot just means spread in German, and that's why I sent in loaf bread to Vitra? Was that obvious enough? Moggy HMM, it probably whiz.
It probably
Moggy
whiz. I don't know if you guys can actually hear the music from that, because I pressed the different buttons to get it going. Normally we press the Stream Deck, but hopefully you can hear that. Lord, oh, of course, Lord Brotovich. It's like Brut. My German accent's not very good. Brutchen.
Hope you enjoy the Tiny Toon Games. Love the channel and support you boys when I can.
Oh, Cyberslum, the Tiny Toon Games. Thank you very much. They look great. Looks good. Yeah, Box of Delights though, guys. It's great. It's charming. It's charming. I tried to watch Father Ted Christmas Special. I might have seen that once. Is that the one where they get stuck in the lingerie department? I actually struggle a little bit with Father Ted, and I don't know why, because I do like my old British sitcoms, and some of it I think is really funny, actually. Like, I really like Mrs. whatever her name is, the housekeeper. I think she's quite funny. Her dialogue's good. I've got this image in my mind from one episode where she's like hanging. It might be the Christmas episode. She might be hanging up Christmas decorations or something, and she's trying to like get down off this chair, and she's sort of like, she's like a horse that's refusing a jump, and then she just sort of leaps off it in the most stupid slapstick way in the end. and that makes me laugh every time. Yeah, and she's got good dialogue, but some of it I find a little bit, I don't know. It's just a little bit surreal for me. I kind of like feel like a lot of the time they try and make out, I don't know. Some stuff is unashamedly surreal, where like they break the fourth wall, or like there are all these like stupid coincidences that happen, and some stuff is like strange things happen, but you almost believe it. Like in One Foot in the Grave, I think is a really great sitcom, and like stupid stuff happens in that, but for some reason you're like, yeah, that could happen. But in Father Ted, it's like they're going for like a surreal thing where they're like, yeah, we don't think that this some of this stuff would really happen, or it wouldn't happen in this way. But I don't know. I feel like he doesn't really quite commit to it. I don't know. I'm probably disparaging something that a lot of people really like, but I think it's fine. I don't dislike it, but I'm not all about it. It's time to go. Do you remember? Some things are more special than other things. There are 4 objects. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is something special about them. Do you remember? Bring them together. It's time. Oh, it's the things that I sent her. It's the things that I sent her. One of those. An exterminator, I remember she wanted. She wanted sunglasses. Actually, I better not burn all these yet, because I think that's a point of no return in the game. What was the third one, though? Sunglasses. A lamp, was it? I can't remember. Light bulbs? A bomb. Was it a mini nuke? Didn't we send her a bomb? No. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not burning them all together yet, actually, because you can't... That's the point at which things go up to 12th gear in this game, and it goes crazy. My dude, I can't have this plopping on Father Ted. I'm unsubbing, says Sim Zeppelin. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, here's one from the past. Does anyone remember the Snorks? Oh, come along with the Snorks. I do. So much to see, waiting for you and me. 1, 2, 3, 4, Ari. You already gave them to me. You sent me each object. Never even had to turn around. Burn them together. It's time. It's not time. I've got to do all these combos first. Yeah, it was just underwater Smurfs. It was. I was in high school when the Snorks came out, says Alex Hansen. Josh said, the only old British sitcom I watched was Only Fools and Horses. I really like that. Yeah, it's good. Not been a fan of British sitcoms over the last decade. Yeah, I agree. Probably the IT Crowd was the last great one for me, in between us two, says I'm Liam Obf. I agree. I think British sitcoms have gone right downhill compared to the classics. I don't even like the In-Betweeners that much. And I know I should do. It's another one where like everyone loves it, and I don't know. It's one of those... See, I really like the UK Office, and some people say, oh, I can't watch it, it's just so cringy, and I know it's supposed to be cringy, but I just can't get with it. And I'm like, oh no, but I love how cringy it is, and like, you know, it makes your toes curl. But with the In-Betweeners, that really... I can't watch the In-Betweeners for that reason. It makes me feel unwell that, like, that kind of stuff kind of does happen. And I don't know. I've not seen enough episodes to, like, for anything in the In-Betweeners that's happened to any of those kids, like, for me to remember that happening to me. But I'm just aware that if I watch enough episodes, something will happen that will make me remember some horrible, repressed memory. So that's why I don't enjoy the In-Betweeners very much. But yeah. Injection. Okay, well, we've got a needle somewhere. Oh, and it's probably the... bodybuilder injection. Could it be this with the syringe? Protein powder, possibly, because it's like... It's clearly just steroids, isn't it? Oh, it'll be whatever else has syringes come out of it, I guess. How many? 2. Oh yeah, there isn't just a syringe to buy. There's... I think it's in like the pill. Wasn't there some in there as well? Where's the... Yeah, I'll get all the pills, and I think there were syringes in the snake surprise pot. I'll just burn all that together. Upstart Crow is pretty good, says Rory Siegel. I've seen that on Netflix, but I've never... All I've seen is the one random clip that Netflix puts on as, like, not even a trailer. Just like, here's 30 seconds of this show. I'm aware of what it's about. Is it actually good? I've never seen it advertised other than, like, on Netflix, that, like, tiny clip. I've never heard anyone talk about it. But it's got, like, a couple of series, right? So it's clearly, like, good enough to be recommissioned for season 2. Lord Brotovich knows about Mr. Bean. That's a good thing about Mr. Bean. He's a universal character, because he doesn't speak very much. I know he's very popular in Germany. And, Western Europe, people really like him over there. You go on holiday and sometimes you're like sitting in a bar and Mr. Bean's just on. Mr. Bean is good. You could call Mr. Bean a sitcom, I guess. Just because there's like no real dialogue. I think it's still a situation comedy of sorts. Just waiting for all this stuff to arrive. Bodybuilder. Okay, well, we're burning the bodybuilder protein powder, so what else? Oh, this guy, maybe. Muscles. We burn that along with all the syringe stuff. I might get 2 combos. Deafening. Does she... Oh, no, here we go. Sonic Boombox. And then could it be the Valkyrie? Does anything else make a loud noise? Anything else scream? Alright, let's burn these things. All the pill pots. All the pole pots. Thick of it's great. It's way better earlier on. I remember before I tried the thick of it, I was really cynical about it. I was like, why would I want to just see a lot of like civil servants swearing at each other? Like, I always, who's this Peter Capaldi guy, and why do I want to see a show where he just f's some blinds for like half an hour? But God, it's really good. I don't even, some of the time I don't understand what's going on because like the civil service is a very complex machine, but I don't really care. I just like seeing people get bollocked by what's his name? Malcolm Tucker. Okay, we can burn all this. Injection combo. Bodybuilder combo. What was the injection combo out of interest? It was... Yeah, the snake and the... Okay. Blackadder, yeah. Yeah, season 1's not very good. Season 3... In order from worst to best, I think season 1, season 3, season... I don't know. 4 and 2 are both great. Katiekin says, am I the only one who loved the first series of Blackadder? It wasn't terrible. It's hit and miss. I think there's some really good episodes, some really good bits, but a lot of it is a little bit up and down. Fred the Shed, subscribe. Hello, Walrus Clan. It's been a while. Hope you all had a good Christmas and New Year's. We did. Thank you, Fred the Shed. Nice to have you. Lord Brotovich, did you just look up whether the Snorks were available in Germany? And apparently they're called the Schnorchers. Die Schnorkers. Ah. Rip Rick Mayall, absolutely. I think he died in January, didn't he? I think it's going to be the anniversary of his death coming up soon. Several years ago now. Traveling Badger says, for me, it's 2, 3, 4, 1. Is that from best to worst or worst to best? God, you put 2 at the bottom. I think 2 might be my favourite. And you put 1 at the top, which is probably my least favourite. Crazy. Crazy. Deafening. I mean, I think it's probably going to be the Valkyrie and the Boombox. What else is deafening? I've got to try and concentrate on this game. There's so much chat going on today, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm grateful for it, but... Oh, God, could it be the alarm? Deafening. It's got to be the Boombox, because we unlocked it with this catalogue. So, we know that. What else is really noisy? Like, you know, a cello's not deafening. The Valkyrie, I think it says in her product description that she can break glasses with her voice. Smoke detectors are pretty annoying. I might even risk buying one of those because, well, it's not really risk, is it? Because you always get profit, but it's just faff waiting around. I think it's going to be the Valkyrie, personally. Actually, there's not that much else it could be, so I will get the alarm clock. I'm not going to get any of these singing idols because they're not deafening enough. Oh, sniffle, sniffle. Deafening. I bought a smoke detector. Okay. Can't remember if he screams. Does he scream? We'll risk it. We'll risk it with what we've got. And if not, I might ask you guys to look this one up for me because it's one of those that it could be a lot of things. Like, if it's not these particularly loud items, it could be like any of the singing idols. It could be any of the bombs. You know, it's hopefully the Valkyrie and the boom. It's the boombox and something. Yeah, there we go. God. Road Rage. Jesus. Traveling Badger just donated $1 and said 234 was best to worst. Okay, yeah, good to know. 2 I think is probably the best. Oh, it's gone. Where did it go? I'll get it up again. Yeah, best to worst. I'm pretty much with you there. I'm not so fond of Series 3 personally, but like, yeah, 2 is definitely up there. Series 1 isn't amazing compared to others. It's better than a lot of dross made since. I'm looking at you, Mrs. Brown, Mrs. Brown's boys. Totally agree. Totally agree. I don't understand why people like that. I don't have a problem with people liking that. You know, some people get really angry that other people like a thing that they don't like. And I'm fine with it, but like, yeah. I'll pass. It's a hard pass from me, Mrs. Brown's boys. It's so popular though, isn't it? Like, people go mad for it. They made a movie. I thought I burned the car and the bus together already, so I don't know if Road Rage... Anything Rage related? Road Rage. Road Rage. Angry Boss. Oh, he's not actually called Angry Boss, he's just called The Boss. Is there an angry... anyone? Anything? Angry something? What is that? Oh no. Forgot about that. Oh, that's annoying. I thought he was called Angry Boss and he's not. Is that an angry robot? No. There's no good me singing along to stuff because there's like a half a second delay between the microphone and the game input. So whenever we do that on stream, it sounds like we're out of sync. Maybe the bicycle. Yeah, possibly. Catch the Pigeon is just Wacky Races extended. Catch the Pigeon and Wacky Races are pretty great. I mean, you know, through my rose-tinted glasses they are anyway. Wacky Races, I think, is great. Catch the Pigeon through rose-tinted glasses, having not watched it for about 20 years, is also great. But, you know, I don't know if it really is. I'll just go on assuming that it is. I bet it is, but... Stop the pigeon. Yeah. It could be him. I know he's not called Angry Boss, but... Oh, there we go. It was 3. I didn't realise it. I need to pay attention. Yeah, it was the 3 vehicles. Thank you very much for suggesting the bike. That was... Salsamander again! Very good. We're not reading that post yet because she'll just tell us, oh, burn the things. Diseased combo. Okay, I've worked out what this is going to be. Or some of it anyway. It's going to be the leprosy fella. Leprechaun. Possibly the zombie. And me. Because I sound like this. Cocoon. It's got to be something from here, hasn't it? Or possibly the next page. Brought a plague upon all who've owned it. Could be that. It's not really... I mean... You can get a disease from it, but not a pathogenic one. But, I don't know. We might be onto the new... catalogue, though, is the only thing by now, so... I mean, a computer worm, it's not really... If it was a virus, I'd try that, but... Or maybe I'll just get it. I'll just get it. Okay. Burn them all. Probably is that plague book, I think. No? Oh dear. Could be the stinky sushi. It's gotta be the leprechaun. Diseased. It's not a spider's egg. What's this guy? Oh, he's an elf with TNT. Could be the stinky sushi. Might be all the things that have flies on them. I don't know what has flies on it. I've forgotten already. I say already. It's been a long time, actually. I'm well within my rights to have forgotten. I will get the zombie again. Diseased. Is spontaneous human combustion a disease? I don't think so. She looks a very fit and well old lady. I mean, I'll say it's medicine. It's not really diseased, is it? It's going to be all the things that have flies on them. I don't know what they are. Oh, the plague book is restocking. Okay, what's next? Wooden applause. is going to be the little wooden hand. Oh. Well, we're beyond email now. So it has to be something from here. I'm guessing. But definitely that. Is that also made of wood? Two wooden hands together. Yeah, that's what I would guess. Okay, express those. Oh yeah, I was waiting for the plague book, that's right. Oh! Okay, hang on, let me place some. Oh, his brain came out, Jesus! Watch my chops! Emily Lemon's pulling out some really big guns now. It's no joke, you know he spoke, he said, watch my chops, they must never hear a word. A talking dog! How absurd. Arr! It's no joke, you know he spoke. I am a dog that's incredibly bright. I can talk, read and write. I'd surf the net all of the day and all of the night. Help! I don't know what it is. It's gotta be the plague... Is it not the plague book? Diseased? Right, it's gotta be the plague book. That's also got skull and crossbones. Are there three things with skull and crossbones on? Could it be that? Is there another thing somewhere with... If someone just knows the answer to this, then by all means, just let me know, because I don't know. The Cramp Twins was my jam back in the day. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm talking about Sinbad now. Where's that come from? Seventh Voyage of Sinbad was great. The one with the Ray Harryhausen Cyclopses. Oh, Jackie Chan Adventures. God. Loved that. With the talismans. I don't know what the diseased one is. Plague Book, Leprechaun, and Mystery Seasoning. Oh, is that the other fly thing? Thank you very much, Sim Zeppelin. I appreciate that. Plague Book. Leprechaun. It's the ones that have the effect that makes things go red, like he does when he plays them down. But, yeah. Mystery Seasoning. Season the hors d'oeuvres at your next masked ball. Oh, it's a stinky old furnace I've got here now. Oh, let's try these. Yay! Go us. Baby Yoda or Babu Frick? Baby Yoda for me, says Archie Speak. I mean, Baby Yoda, surely, but I was pleasantly surprised by Babu Frick. I think on my first viewing, I was totally unimpressed because I was already like in a bit of a huff with the film. Second and third viewings, Babu Frick, my god, great. Right, that, and that. Thank you, Sim Zeppelin. We're nearly there. We nearly completed the game. We don't have to do all these combos, by the way, but I don't know what happens if you do. Maybe you just get a trophy or something on Steam. I don't know. World Adventurer. Well, that is... Oh! Well, it's the globe. And this fella. Gentleman Adventurer doll. Next. Glasses and stashes. How many? Just two? Well, that's easy. That is this. And this. Up next, before the internet. I mean, books. Before the wireless radio. And is there an old-fashioned TV or something, wasn't there? Yeah, there's that one where we could see ourselves on it. Every TP game starts... Every game TP starts ends up being a 100% run. Well, this is a relatively easy 100% run. We don't have to, like, backtrack across the world to, like, pick up some tiny item from a corner somewhere. This is just... Oh, there we go. These are fairly easy to work out most of the time. Not all the time, but, yeah, usually. Hello. Where should I go next? Haha! Very good. Up next, stashes and glasses. Oh, can I put the stash on the face as well? No, I can't. That's a shame. Yay! Go us. Floppy disk would have been a good call, Alex K. Hansen. It might well turn out to be that, actually. But I think it's like pre-computers that we're talking about here. And these go together, don't they? Like the radio and the telly. Like old brown, fairly ugly. Sleeping idle. Okay. Yeah, I knew this was coming. This one. This one. And... I know there's the coyote one, but I feel like there's another one too. Oh yeah. I'll just throw him in anyway. I know it's clearly just going to be the 3 idols, but... Ice Planet will be Mini Pluto, and then either the moon... Oh, I got too excited. Sorry. Oh, it's got to be these two together. They've even got the same knobs. Can I say knob? Lord Brotowich, can I say knobs on stream? Is that allowed? For the internet. Little Inferno just for me. Little Inferno. Idle 1. Idle 2. Idle 3. And a coyote for good measure. Even though I'm sure he's not relevant. Sleeping on a copper! Oh, Demica Kempton says... Oh no, sorry. Berchala says... Ooh, Mandela effect, Demica Kempton. What's happened? What did you think happened but didn't happen? I love the Mandela effect. I'm fairly in the Cartoon Network. I'm scrolling back. I'm going reverse through this conversation. Okay, this is probably going to be obscure, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't even a but it wasn't even a show. It was a bunch of shorts on Cartoon Network that played during adverts, and it was called The Adventures of Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. And me and my sister's the only people who apparently remember this. Okay, that's interesting. I've never heard of that, but I didn't have Cartoon Network as a kid, so that, would kind of hinder me in that regard, as to recognising those shorts. Well, this isn't going on YouTube anymore, so do we need to worry about swears or innuendos? That's a very good point. That's something I also need to investigate. Okay, we'll get the moon, which isn't a planet, but neither's Pluto, so, sue me. We'll get some dry ice cubes. And that's probably it for Ice Planet, unless there's a flippin' Tauntaun or something, which there's not. Snow Globe. That's sort of two synonyms for ice planet, isn't it, really? It's not really how it works, but... And I'll just buy the freeze bomb. I'm hedging my bets massively here. Globe. I'll buy the globe. I've got them all. In fact, yeah, it might not be Pluto. It might be the globe and the ice cubes. Heart and soul. What will that be? What's heart and soul from this page? There is the heart-shaped fan. So we can burn that. But what's the soul? Heart and soul? I don't know what that's going to be at all. Not a clue. Heart and soul. Could be that. Easy listening. Yeah. I got too excited. 56, 45, 8. Okay, I'll buy these two. I've got to be careful how I place these down because... Okay. God, this whole thing just is... Oh, uh-oh. Do you remember? The fireflies. Oh, yeah, the fireflies. The magnet. The little exterminator. And the fashionable sunglasses. There's something special about them when they all glow together. You remember? It's time. Quick, burn it all. It was ice and Pluto. God, clear the way. Right. So what are we on? Heart and soul. That could be a radio. Soul music. Jack's finished his dominoes. If you don't see me modding Discord tomorrow, it'll be because my stomach will be in therapy and I'll have to come, and I'll have to come with her. I was a bit confused by the fact that you assigned a gender to your stomach there, but sure, yeah, you will. Best of luck to your squiddly diddly we're talking about now. God, you guys are doing some deep cuts into decades-old kids shows. Loving it. Squiddly diddly. Christ. Someone said that... Where's that gone about the heart and soul? Soul is the man/machine on book 6. Do you mean a different book? Man/machine on book 6. Or do you mean this fella? Transhumanist action figure after becoming more than machine that... Yeah, maybe you mean book 7. Let me scroll down. Book 7 TP. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, I see. He's the Tin Man. And we're gonna... I'm assuming the heart is... We're gonna give the Tin Man a heart. Oh. Shader Fox, subscribed by Twitch Prime. Possibly obscure, but was anyone as obsessed with Angry Beavers as I was? I've heard of Angry Beavers, but I don't know. I don't really know what it is. Next will be Planes and Trains. Oh, Yellow Brick Road combo. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yellow Brick Road. So that will be your... Oh, well, I'll burn it. Yeah, I'll burn this stuff with him. Because it'll be him. It'll be the Scarecrow. Do we have a lion? We don't have a lion, do we? We're going to have to get Dorothy here. The cat, possibly. Is that a cowardly lion? Or is there a cowardly something? I'll buy the cat. And is there anything else it could possibly be? Bricks. See if there's a cowardly something. I don't think there is. Okay, well, we'll risk it as that it's the cat. Cool. Right, so let's get our Tin Man. Oh. Oh, careful. That'll freeze stuff. Some bricks, just in case. Just one brick. We only need one. I'll put all the Yellow Brick Road stuff on this side. Finders Keepers we're talking about now. God, Neil Buchanan's Finders Keepers. Everyone remembers him for Art Attack, not for Finders Keepers. I've got this just in case it's for soul music. And then everything. Yellow Brick Road, we got it. And we got Heart and Soul. Oh my god! Did that happen before? Did a little spirit come? Oh, because it's a soul. I must have missed that first time we burned him. His soul comes out of him when you burn the robot. How sad. Great, we're doing really well. Let me just get rid of these bricks. Sprout Stuff subscribed, thank you very much. 11 months, that's a long time. It's a real long time. And Barlam says, I'm just going to throw a bunch of shows out there. And people can react as they like. Ren and Stimpy. So some of these a lot of these are American, so I won't have watched them. But some of them did make it over to the UK. Ren and Stimpy. Rugrats I watched. Rocko's Modern Life. Cat Dog. Dexter's Lab. I sometimes watch Dexter's Lab at my yeah, it was at an uncle's house. A different uncle to the one I talk about. A great uncle had Sky. We used to sometimes go around to their house for Sunday dinner. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Samurai Jack, Batman the Animated Series, hell yes. And JL and JLU, Justice League. Avatar Last Airbender, Gravity Falls, Adventure Time, regular show, Steven Universe. Yeah, I didn't watch most of those because they were either only in America or they were only available on like satellite telly in the UK, which I didn't have. Planes and Trains. We've only got a few left now, guys. I'll try and concentrate. Planes and Trains. We're going to finish this game, by the way. I know it's now 7 o'clock, but we're going to be overrunning, and that's just going to happen, and we're going to deal with it. Railroad Crossing. So what's the plane? Planes and Trains. I don't remember any plane-related thing in this game at all. Peter, I just wanted you to know we flawlessly counted down from 10 earlier. New Year's Eve style. It was magical. The Walrus Clan has come a long way from Flamingo. Wow, well done, guys. When you say flawlessly, do you mean first try? That's insane. You guys are nuts. Help, guys. What's the plane? Is it spelt? It is spelt the usual way. Yeah, it is. Planes and Trains. First try. You soloed it. Well done, Mystery Sender, and everyone else involved in counting down from 10. Planes and Trains. What could it be? I don't know. What's that? That's not a plane. Well, I've no idea. Should I look it up, my dude, says Lobrotovich. You could do if you don't mind. There is like a propeller... Oh, what's this? Oh, that's a rocket ship. Well, I'll try that. It's not really a plane, but I'll try that as well. But it's like planes, trains, not automobiles. Planes. Planes? Planes. I did just have an idea then. I've forgotten what it was. Planes. What was I thinking about? Planes. I just had an idea, and I got distracted by some other things that I could buy, and now I've forgotten. Oh yeah, the fact that these have propellers in them. What are they called? Nah. If they were called like propeller fans or something, I might have tried it, but we'll try the railroad crossing and the globe because it's travel, and then the rocket ship. It's not that. It's more like a thing that can fly. Says Lobrotovich. I appreciate the cryptic clue. I'm right with the railroad crossing, aren't I? Surely. Buy one of those. A thing that can fly. Have another look. One more look. And then I'll just ask for the answer. A thing that could fly. It's not a flying squirrel. I'm assuming. Gravity boy. Cocoon! Could be the butterfly. We'll try that. I'm not even going to look at the chat for the next 1 minute, just in case you guys are giving me the answer. I want to have worked it out for myself. Well, with the help from Lobrotovich there. Hello? Let's give it a go. Move all this crap out of the way. Oops. Railroad crossing. And... Oh no! Oh, I popped it. Might not even be that now, actually. The more I think about it, I'm not really sure, but... Be careful. Gently does it. Okay, it's not that. What's the answer? Tell me the answer. I want to know what it is. Fireflies. Hit me up, Lobrotovich. Screw that. It's going to be something stupid that only an idiot could work out. And only a clever person couldn't work. It was the unstable ordnance, was it? I guess you drop it from a plane. I looked at it and I didn't even bother. Because it's such a ludicrous thing. Thank you very much, Lobrotovich. Thank you! Robotic future. Okay. Well, that's going to be this fella. Probably just another robot, if there is. Oh yeah, there's this little happy bot. Probably that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. And while they're on their way, polar bear. Okay, that will be the bear and the North Pole. There it is. There's got to be something from this magazine. Got to keep that in mind. It helps you with half the clue. Sausage factory. Well, that's a factory. And we got some sausages. Next, please. Where the flip of the sausages? There. I thought they were early game stuff, but apparently not. Book club. Oh, that's just 3 books. I've been waiting for that one. I knew that would be one. So that is... I'm going to be told I've got too excited in a minute, I think. Where are all the books? That's a game. What? Where are the... I'm just blind. I can't see. No? Books. Cereal. Okay. Terrible Secret. Oh. Oh, I had like 1 slot. Robot. Let's see if I've screwed up somehow and bought the wrong robots. I have. I bought the wrong robots. I'll keep that one and burn it with something else. I mean, he's an action figure, I guess. He's a transhumanist action figure. These, however, are actual robots. I forgot about that. Yay! We did it. Oh, I'll keep her just in case. Polar bear. It's going to be this happy little fella. And this thing. Yay! Up next, sausage factory. Oops, oh, I shouldn't have expedited that. Oh my god. Oh, quick! Burn him. Burn! There we go. Oh, that's it. It's the last ones. Book club. Okay, so the first book is much later in the magazine than I thought in the catalogue. So that, and that. Yeah, boy. Oh, what else? Spam cloud. Well, that gives us... Where'd you get the spam pop-ups from? Is it from burning the email? I think it is. It's not from burning the cloud. I think it's going to be the cloud and the spam. I'm guessing. I think that was it. I think you get the pop-ups from the email. Online piracy. I'll burn a pirate with those 2 things. I got too excited. Oh, I'll just chuck her on the fire. Who gives a... So, I got loads of stamps. I'm just going to use them all. It's near the end of the game. So, 1 book, 2 book. Uh-oh, it's set on fire. 3 book. Oh no! Oh, I couldn't do it because I accidentally set off the disease book a little too soon. Okay, well let's pop that up there. That there. Oh, ho, ho, yahar! Ha ha! There we go. Online piracy. And the spam one. Cool. So let's do book club. We're nearly there, everyone. We've nearly completed this game. Book club. Buy that. Buy that. And buy that. I'm assuming I'm getting this right. I think it's just because I set it off too soon. So that'll be book club 3. It's a sign. With the railroad crossing sign. And we have the other signs earlier in the game. Trying to think if there are any other signs. Or is it more figurative? Is it like God or something? It's a sign. I'll think on that one. I might need help for that. Sunflower is going to be the sun. Oh. It's costly. It's a costly one. Mini Milky Way. Oh, all the others are going to involve me buying a sun. I guess that's a sign of some description. I'll try these two, see if that works. It's sort of a sign. I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes and thought I saw the sign. It worked. Nice. Right, I'm going to go with book club in a minute. TP, it's literally just two signs. Yeah, well, I just didn't think that the downward arrow was really a sign as such. But it was, and I got it. I thought it would be two signs, but yeah, just not those ones. If I pop that in front, then this can all burn together. There we go. Yay! So now... we've got mini galaxy. What is it? Milky Way. So by miniature sun, miniature Pluto, and mini moon. It's gonna be those, isn't it? I know there is actually. I think there is actually a thing called mini galaxy, but I don't want to. I better risk it. I should. But also, sunflower is going to be the sun and something else. And my immediate thought is the seed packet. But we've had trouble in the past thinking the seed packet is going to be something, and it turns out to be like a different object because there's like 2 or 3 others that spit out flowers. One of those that we just burned spat out some flowers, and I think there's another one too. But anyway, we will assume for now that it's going to be the seed packet. Okay, so let's expedite all of these things. Best put the sun out last. Yeah. I'll put the moon, Pluto, a galaxy. Oh! Oh no, quick, can I buy some more? Really quickly. While the sun's still burning. There we go. And then quickly burn that. Yeah, okay. We did it. That's it. Oh, we've got a letter for it. We didn't have that before. Is it from Miss Nancy? Oh wow, they really go up. There's mini galaxies. Oh, how did she? Was she the goblin, or was she? Oh, she was just sort of. Oh, congratulations! You found every combo, which means you achieved Platinum Rainbow Elite status in the Tomato Corporation Combo Loyalty Program. Your time and effort have been well spent. As a special reward for your hard work and loyalty to the Tomato Corporation, Tomato Corporation will want to use the loyalty with a church gift. Love, Miss Nancy. She sent us a novelty mouse pad. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Do I burn it? I burn it. Oh my god. Wow, I didn't even get to burn it. It just blew up in the sun. Great. Okay, it's time. What do you want? Fireflies, an exterminator, a magnet, and glasses. Glasses. You're doing it, everyone. Are you ready to have your mind blown? This game goes places. Literally. You actually go places now. Spoilers. Fireflies. Magnet. Exterminator. Highly unsatisfying. Please redo the game so we can see the certificate burn. It was a mouse map. Yeah, God. What a letdown, everyone. You sat and watched me burn stuff for ages. You guys actually, some of you had to actually go and look things up on the internet for me. For that. Hope you're happy. Here you go. I remember. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I'm not sending them to her, I'm burning them together. Okay, cool. So she kept all of the things that I sent her and then burned them all in one go. Oh. Oh. Are you ready, everyone? Be prepared. Well, the UI's gone. There's no HUD. Oh! Oh God! Oh no. The stamps. The money! Now my money's burnt! His eyes are opening! Hello? Oh. Is that my house? It's my house. Oh God. Guys, this is now changed genre completely. What have you actually done with the controls from it? Why is it now left click to walk? Guys, what's happening? This is me. I can now walk around in Little Inferno. I don't like it. I mean, I do. This is great, but like, God, hello? Who's this? Hey you! Special delivery! I just found out I exist. No, who are you? Don't worry. Just a friendly neighbourhood mailman making the rounds! Peter didn't do the one thing that would save his house. Mention the Nazis. Oh God, yeah. This is the guy who's been bringing us all our stuff. We're all going to be fine. And what was your address again? I think I burned my house down. Yes, your home address appears to have been recently... Oh, delisted. Are you moving? Don't forget to file a change of address form with your local post office. One moment while I find your letter. Oh, I know it's here somewhere. He suddenly gained a voice, this guy. He used to speak like me, and now he speaks... You smell familiar. How do you know who I am? Oh, well, I've delivered... Let's see... 515 packages and letters directly to your house. That's probably an actual in-game statistic, which is cool. Each package and letter I placed right there, right beside you, right beside the fire. You never even had to turn around. Excellent, discreet service. On-time delivery through snow or rain, but mostly snow. It's been getting colder lately, hasn't it? Aha! Here's your letter. Thank you for your excellent service. I can't wait to read it. Thanks, but I'll probably click through it as fast as I can and then burn it. No, I don't do that. I read them all with... I'm sure it will keep you warm. Salutations. Sincerely. All the best. Kind regards. Goodbye. The postman. We're all going to be fine. Look. Oh, it's so bright. Are you still there, Harry? Remember a long time ago, you and me, on the wall between us, we threw things in the fire for hours and days. It was so warm. Like a bug in a mug in a hug. Thought we'd never run out of toys. We thought we'd never run out of time. Where did they all go? Ha ha! Up the chimney, Harry. Like everything else. Like Norbert. Oh. There's something I wanted to tell you. Did you know? I didn't burn up. The house burned down. And then I left. Just like you. There's a whole world out there. You can go as far as you want. But you can never go back, Harry. What? I'm at the beach, getting a great tan. Thanks for the sunglasses. I can't believe how fabulous I look. Oh, give me a kiss, Harry. Oh, Harry, come here. Oh, your lover, Hagrid. Your friend and lover, R.H. Keeper of keys and grounds at Hogwarts. Of course, you'll know all about Hogwarts. Oh, no. I'm just going to leave it. Tomorrow books back 2%. Oh. Hello. Oh, the style is weird, isn't it? I like it, but are they okay? Oh god, I can't speak to them. I hope they're alright. They don't look it at all. Small corporation. Oh my god, look. Look at those hands and levers. I recognise this fella. Hello?
Yes. Welcome. The gates are secure. You probably shouldn't be outside.
Hey, did you used to be a bus driver? Remember? The creepy bus driver. It's the same hands.
Oh, you recognise my work? Yes, I seem to have made quite a name for myself.
CM Streets just subscribed. Thank you very much, CM Streets. The dystopia was a bit much for me. Oh no.
In the lever operating business, maybe you've heard. I'll be giving a seminar at the upcoming Future Innovations in Lever Operating Technology Conference, or FEEDLOTC for short. You should stop by. I can introduce you to some excellent networking opportunities. Bring your resume and business cards. The machinery won't operate itself, you know.
Hey, what's that shadowy building back there?
Oh.
Hello? Why has my mouse gone funny?
Welcome to Wonka Factory. Tomorrow Corporation. The future is tomorrow.
What does Tomorrow Corporation do? You know this. They've been providing every service that you've used throughout the...
You might recognise such Tomorrow Corporation toys as Fisty's Gem Pop, or My Childhood, the game, or The Inferno Fireplace.
What's up with the mouse? Is it because I put my leg up? I think it was actually being blocked by my crossed legs. The wireless mouse was getting confused by a human leg.
You look like you may be a fan of one of those three. All covered in soot there.
Will you open those scary gates so I can go inside?
Can I open these scary gates?
My one single job, the only job I was hired to do,
The one thing I was wearing is open these gates.
So if you're going to ask again.
With drama.
Will you open the gates so I can go inside, please?
And what? Think of the drama. This is the moment you pass through the gates. What's in that building? You can find a room that glows as bright as the sun, or you can find an elevator that only moves up. You can find a monster with a heart of gold, or a fantastic summer internship. But whatever is through those gates, you'll never be able to not know again. So, once again, with feelings.
Gate operator, open the gates.
Ha ha! Our nimble fingers, here we go! Step back! Let's see what happens this time!
I like this guy. He's a bit strange. I think I might be able to... I wonder if we can keep walking right. I hope it's not going to walk us into Tomorrow Corp now. Might have missed out on something there. Oh! My gates are too powerful for you, traveller. Gate operator? I demand your finest gates. Oh, that base. Buttery biscuit base. Wow. Oh no, don't go in. Oh, he's going in. Fred the Shed says, I've missed you, TP. I've missed you too, Fred the Shed. Oh, hello. Nice shades. How does she speak? Yes? Welcome to Tomorrow Corporation. How may I direct your call? Number 1, more great information about Tomorrow Corp. Oh, she sounds a bit like the Goblin. We can't do that, because that's the Weatherman. More about the great information about... No, that's a bit Miss Nancy. What about sort of Scottish? More about the great information about Tomorrow Corporation. Complaints and lawsuits regarding Little Inferno Entertainment Fireplace. Number 3, speak to an operator. I have a complaint. My house burned down. Yes, thank you. Please provide the following. Your home warranty alphanumeric product code. Your 16-digit personal customer information confirmation validation number. Your Little Inferno certificate of authenticity you receive with your product. You need to fax these materials to the number listed on our website. I don't have a fax machine. I don't think anyone does. Also, my house burned down. Yes, I will wait for your fax. Thank you. I'd like some more great information about Tomorrow Corp. Yes, Tomorrow Corporation. Oh, the weatherman was Butterfield. Who was the... I did the Goblin, though. Didn't I? Mr. Bucket? Was he Butterfield? Oh, he was. She could be... Oh, it's too late now. Oh, I like doing Mr. Botter, but I didn't do it because I thought we were already doing it. But it was Brian. You're right. Okay. Anyway, we'll carry on. The future is tomorrow. Also on our website, please go there. I'd like to speak to an operator, please. 0000000. Yes, please hold. Hello. How may I help you today? What are you writing there? Yes, this communication may be recorded for quality or evaluation purposes. Looks like you're writing more words than what we're saying. Yes, I'm writing a novel in the other window. In each brief pause between each words. Ridiculous. Good game. What is your novel about? Yes, my novel is a smouldering work, a mystery, a romance, a forbidden affair, a murder, a heart burns. It's pretty much an autobiography. Oh God, what's your book called? Yes, my novel is called Smokestacks Over Burnington. A thrilling follow-up to my last novel, The Terrible Secret. She wrote The Terrible Secret. That was in the catalogue. What is The Terrible Secret? Yes, it is terrible. How may I help you today? Your multitasking skills are excellent. Yes, thank you. Can I go up the elevator? Yes, thank you for your request, but the elevator is for authorised Tomorrow Corporation employees only. May I use the restroom? Yes, the restroom is just up that elevator. Okay, thanks, bye. Yes, thank you for requesting Tomorrow Corporation. Remember, future is tomorrow. And also on our website, Tomorrow Corporation is tomorrow.future tomorrow times. Hello? Hello? Oh, look at the designs for the Tomorrow Corp toys. Bicycle. I know who that is. Oh, goodness me. So, do you guys remember that earlier on in the game, way back, I think in stream number 1, we got sent a coupon for a free hug from Miss Nancy. If we still had it, we'd be able to redeem it right now, but unfortunately...
Oh, welcome. Oh, it looks so cold out there.
Are you...
Oh, yes. I'm Miss Nancy. Welcome. Have you enjoyed yourself?
You made Little Inferno Fireplace?
Oh, yes. Yes, I built this company. I hope Little Inferno kept you nice and toasty warm.
My house burned down.
Yes. Tomorrow Corporation regrets any inconvenience that may have caused. You look like you could use a hug. Oh, do you remember? I sent you a coupon good for 1 free hug a long time ago. Did you bring it?
No, I burned the coupon for 1 free hug.
Oh dear. You burned it. I hope it kept you warm. Mm-hmm. Like a big hug in my buxom breast bosom would do. Would you like a hug? In my large, sort of squishy, dumpling body? Miss Nancy.
Her voice always just goes down in Nancy. She can maintain the high pitch for quite a long time sometimes, but it's always...
Sending you my kind regards, Miss Nancy.
How long has it been snowing?
Oh, it's been snowing for as long as I can remember, and it's been getting colder every day, colder than the day before. That can't last forever now, but it's beautiful, isn't it?
What? What can't last forever?
Can you see down there? Can you see down there? Look as far as you can. Everything you see, the whole city. It's slowing down. And then one day, it will stop. Frozen. Like a family photo.
That's horrible. Should we do something? Haha! Awesome, you're terrifying. Glad we're friends. That's horrible.
Oh, it's nobody's fault. We can't control the weather.
If everything's freezing, why doesn't everyone leave?
You burned down your house, and you left. Where will you go next? You can go as far as you like, but you can't go back. And you can't come with me.
What, are you leaving too?
Oh, yes. I've just finished packing. You're just in time. I've been here too long, and I'm not getting any younger. Although I do look fantastic for my age. Would you like to see...
No. I don't know.
There was so much more I wanted to do. Where did all my time go? Oh! It's easy to forget. I remember when I wanted to be an astronaut and explore the cosmos.
I don't know what's happening to her. Or me.
And
I've been playing too long.
And compose a symphony and dive into the bottom of the ocean and discover lost cities and build new cities and become a model. But before you know it... Oh!
Are you going to Britain? What will you do next?
Oh! Ha ha ha! What should you do when you've already got everything you ever dreamed?
I don't know. What should you do when you've already got everything you ever dreamed? Oh God!
Dream bigger!
You can't dream much bigger, love. I don't think. It's all...
Okay, thank you for stopping by. Oh, it's been a pleasure. It's time! It's time! Wee!
God. Ball Out of Play is a bit like that, isn't it? It's like Ball Out of Play or Wuthering Heights. I need an adult. Oh God, she's going away in a big rocket.
Goodbye! Remember, you can go as far as you like, but you can't go back.
all my love and curves. Your one and only, yours truly, kind regards, Miss Nancy. I'll miss you. P.S. P.S. I don't know. P.S. Bye. Bye, Miss Nancy. Right. Christ alive. Oh, we can just go and stand in the dark corner but not do anything. P.S. Bye sounds like a better movie. P.S. Bye. P.S. I hate you. In the lift. We've used the restroom. Hello? Yes, thank you for quitting Tomorrow Corporation. No, it's hard to go from the Nancy English to the receptionist Scottish. Remember, the future is tomorrow. I don't know how she spoke, I can't remember. I could have spoken. Does he have anything to say? Well, up to you. Oh, how can I help you? Gate opera. Oh, it's already. Oh, it's closed. Never mind. I'm not doing that again. Have you tried going that way? No, over there. Well, my fingers are pointy. Oh, my fingers. You like my creepy little bus fingers? Go and drive your bus. He said to himself, not to me. Why would he say that to me? Yeah, you're right, Trolling Badger. That was all great, but I still don't have a house. Laura Brockford says, I wish you could have hugged it before she left. I don't know. I've never seen footage, gameplay footage of the hug. I don't know what happens. It'll be on YouTube. Is that a parking meter? What on earth? Oh!
Yeah.
PP, your voice acting is off the chart.
Thank you, PV Barson. I'm available at thatpeterausten.co.uk for all your voice acting needs. Thank you for the 300 blips there. Breakout weather forecast! He's here, everyone. He's here. A clear horizon, as far as the eye could see. Are you ready to go? It's not the best Butterfield. I'm done. I'm done with the... yes, I'm ready. Wowee! Here we go. Just close your eyes, walk forward, and believe. With the new Butterfield Leap of Faith plan. Really? I just walk off the edge of this big scary cliff and believe? Okay, here I go. Wowee! Hey there, kid. Haha, just kidding. It's all sharp rocks and sharks down there. Oh no. Anyone kind of want Peter to just narrate their whole life? I'd do it for a small fee and some cold and flu medicine. And yow! That's a long fall. I could take you up, up, up out of this city, but then you're on your own. Remember, everybody, you could go as far as you like, but you could never go back. Oh, hello. It's gone. Okay, just wait. There we go. But then you're on your own. Oh, there you go. You could go as far as you like, but you'll have to pay as you go, and you could never go back. You sure you're ready? Yes. Sure, I'm ready, Brian. Breaking weather forecast, he says, in person, hanging out of his balloon. The sun is so big it could almost touch it. This is the beginning of something brilliant! Reporting from the weather balloon. Over the smokestacks. Over the city. Good night. The weatherman. Brian Butterfield. This was me, Brian Butterfield, just 6 months ago before starting my dart plan. Shall I leave the cursor right in the middle there, like a geography teacher does when you're trying to watch a VHS about Cairo? Oh god, the Butterfield has just doubly bunged me up now. I just can't speak at all. Well done, Alan Blomquist, Kyle Garber, and Kyle Gray. Gabler. What a game. There we go. Fantastic. How is that balloon staying in the air? Good question. Don't question it, actually. It's a bad... Don't question anything. No question is a good question. You mean a VHS about the River 7? No, you're absolutely right, yeah. To me, when I think of secondary school buzzy videos, I always think of, like, ancient Egypt. The introduction is between two fathers and the three fathers the date of the drugs to the real oil, the drugs will not tolerate, the drug is its fingers, if they are closed on the fruit. Good. Yeah, they were Scandinavians. Scandinavians make good games. Little Inferno. What happens if I go back to it? Oh, we can just burn whatever we want. I don't really want to do that. And you still have to pay to expedite it and stuff. God. What happens if we... Let's just find out what happens if we burn the stuff again. Magnet. Fireflies. Terminator. And... Enjoy Doctor Who, Josh Sedgey. It's quite good. The second one is not as good as the first. Well, as an episode of Doctor Who, it's not as good. I like the developments that it makes, but just as the actual plot, you know, like what the baddies are doing, you know, within that story, it's not that great. But what's the last thing? Help! What was it? Shades. Just hurry up and burn, son. Go, son! Son. You're right there, son. You're comfortable there, like. Do I have to shove a mini nuke inside you? Or like a... ordnance drop? I'm just gonna chuck some bombs at the sun so it goes away. That actually worked. Right. Hey. Oh! Oh no. Stop messing about. Just burn them and see what happens, and then we can all go home and have some lemsip. Okay. Nothing. That's it. Just locked in the fireplace now forever. Hey. This is non-canon though, I'm guessing. He's flown away with Brian Butterfield. Which is not how I thought the game was going to end. Good. Well. Thank you everyone for watching that. That's mad. Oh. Jesus. Oh. Good game, eh? That was nice. Nice way to warm our cockles through this bitter winter. It's not, is it? It's been a very mild December in Britain. So yeah. Sim Zeppelin says, "Great way to start 2020, peeps." Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Cecil Prumps and Lord Brotovich, as always, for moderating the chat. I know you're all a nice bunch and you don't need moderating most of the time. That's good. I'm the one who does the swears around here. Yeah. So, the game that I would really like to stream next, or certainly it was the one game that I was planning on streaming at some point this year, so it makes sense to just move on to it next, I guess. If I can get it working, is Resi 4. Love that game so much. Would love to stream it. We might not. I'd like to just get through all of it. I wouldn't 100% it because screw that. Well, there's not really a measure for 100%ing that game anyway. But I'd like to go through the full narrative, even though it's quite long. It would be like 3 or 4 streams, I think, or 5. But anyway, it's a good game. If I can get it working, I would probably have to emulate it. PS2 emulate maybe, or no, you can get it now on PS4, I think, so I could do that. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. There's a GameCube behind you, no excuses. Yeah, but the problem is when we play stuff like, because I could easily just bring, I've got a copy at home on PS2 and I've got a PS2 at home, but it's capturing from like old consoles like this. You can't then put a video out in like very good quality. And I know people don't expect like 1080p from old games like that, but equally, yeah, it can come out really muddy and fuzzy, like if you use capture cards. So I will be either emulating it or playing it on. I'm sure Ben told me the other day that you can actually get on PS4 now, so I would probably just invest in that myself, and then I don't have to worry about any emulating or anything, because it will just theoretically it will just work. So that's probably what we do next. It is on PS4, says Pop Rock Cyanide. It's hard to split those words up sometimes. Cool. Okay, well, yeah. Probably Resi 4 next. It's not too spoopy. Just a bit creepy at times. Other than that, things I'm really looking forward to streaming this year when they come out are the main trilogy from the Halo Master Chief Collection that's coming out on PC. I know Halo Reach is already out, which is like a good game, but still my least favourite of the 4 in terms of compared to I prefer the main trilogy over Reach. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga could be quite fun, because that will probably actually only, if we don't go for 100%, that will probably only take us like a couple of streams. Those Lego games are pretty easy to blast through, but they've rebuilt it from the ground up, so all the previous Lego Star Wars games they may well have based the levels on those, but like they've added in all the mechanics and probably a load of new characters and stuff, so that's all very exciting. There's ODST too. Yeah, you're right. I think. Yeah. Is there anything else that I really want to play this year? Beyond Good and Evil 2, I think, won't be coming out till next gen at this point, so that is probably out at the very earliest. It might be a launch title for next gen, which is like end of this year, isn't it? It's like November holiday this 2020, I think. So there's that, but we don't even know if and when that's coming out yet. Last of Us is exciting this year, but I don't know if that's like streamable, because that's like I actually give a crap about playing through that narrative and enjoying it, and I don't want to sort of miss out on the experience by having to also host at the same time. Either that, or like maybe Ben and I will be playing it at home separately, and then maybe together on Thursdays. Might be quite a good game for us to play together. Just trying to think what else is out this year. Lord Brotovich is still waiting for more on Holy War. You're going to be waiting a long time, friend. Because no one else wants it. Just me and you. And I don't even know if you're being serious. Cyberpunk, of course. Yeah, that's exciting. Hogs of War, says Alex. I tried to run that once and it wasn't really working. And again, that's like something that has a large nostalgia factor for people who have played it. And anyone who's not played it will not want to watch a Hogs of War stream. There's new Resi coming out. I don't know if that's this year. I think it is this year. All very exciting stuff, but yes, Resi 4 will be the next game. Yeah, I'm excited for Lego Star Wars. Maybe as well, at some point, I did always say last year that one day it would be fun to do the Lego Harry Potter games, because I've not played any of those, and I bet they're quite fun. So yeah, there's all that. Great. Well, fantastic. Cool. So, that's the end. That's the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed Little Inferno. I really had fun. Little Nightmares 2 is coming out. We'll give that a go as well. That might be a joint stream thing. I'm just thinking of games that we're going to play this year. You don't need to know them now, but it just seems a good time to tell you, given it's the first stream of the year. Just a little look ahead at what's to come. But yeah, those are some initial thoughts. What about playing the Goosebumps game that you did on Undue Review? Do you know what? I would really like to... I was going to play that at Halloween 2019, and I didn't do it in the end, just because... Partly because Booth was doing literally the same thing, and I was like, hey, Booth, by all means, you're a better retro PC streamer than I am. And also... Oh yeah, that was it. If I want to play it on here, I'd have to get a Windows 95 emulator, which I do have on my home PC, but I would have to faff around and install it on here, which I could do. I know where to get one legally. Yeah, so I could do that, but that's why I didn't do it at Halloween, actually. It's partly because Booth was doing it, but also because I just hadn't set up the right infrastructure to do it. But yeah, all that stuff, it's all exciting. Lots of games to play, lots of fun to be had. I'm very excited for the year ahead. And yeah, great. Okay, cool. I hope you enjoyed this game. I did. Have a good Monday evening. Goodbye. Bye. See you later.